Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the President clearly laid out the case for a declaration of a national emergency in his State of the Union address right here. National security is obviously the President's highest priority, and I support his efforts to build a wall. There is a crisis at the border that could have been addressed much sooner and prevented. Open border policies of the last administration compounded this growing problem. We've got schools, hospitals, and other services that have become overcrowded. American workers have been hurt by reduced job opportunities and lower wages. And at the same time, human and drug trafficking has thrived. In many communities, the notorious MS-13 gang has grown. We've seen tragic cases of crimes committed by illegal aliens who have been deported not once, not even twice, but multiple times. I want to cite just one example in my home state of Missouri. A man named Pablo Serrano Vitorino was deported to Mexico after a felony conviction in 2003. He later returned to this country illegally and was arrested again in 2014 and in 2015 after several more violent incidents, and he remained in the U.S. Then in 2016, this individual who had no right to be in this country was charged for murdering 5 people in Kansas City, Kansas, and Montgomery County, Missouri. Stories like this aren't unique to Missouri, Mr. Speaker. These horrifying events are happening across this country. This is a crisis. The men and women who put their lives on the line every day to bring order and security to our borders, they deserve the tools that they need to do the job. And now this President is taking decisive action to finally address the crisis using the authority provided to him by the Congress. The National Emergencies Act is very clear. The provisions the President will use under Title X explicitly provide the President with the clear authority. I support the President's efforts. I believe he is well within the law in making this declaration, and I'd urge my colleagues to oppose Joint Resolution 46. And with that, I would reserve the balance.